Yo guys, what's going on? Mini Moody here. Welcome to the channel. So today I've got quite a couple little things today to talk about. So I've got a couple things that I got from a buddy of mine saying that he didn't really want them, that I could take them, just give it like that. It was free dip, and you know I was thinking about doing this on the video in a little bit, but so since he gave them to me, I went ahead. But so what he gave me was the Grizzly Dark Select. Now, when I was getting or when I was receiving this from him, I was kind of sketched out. You know, from what I've seen, the Grizzly Dark Select is pretty much just like another straight dip. But it's going to be a little bit more mellower, or it's going to be a little bit more less tangy of a taste, which for me, sweet or straight has always been like a sweet dip. But you know, the more I look at these cans for these ones, because Grizzly's doing a pretty good job. I mean, this red and black, it just looks phenomenal. I mean, it looks like they did a good job. And I don't know why I cannot get that to focus. So, oh well. But so yeah, you know what? So my buddy called me up saying, "Hey, do you want some of these?" I said, "No, sure, why not? I'll go use them." Then I said, "You know what? I can do better. I can do better." So I got those, but then I also got these two cans. I went and got the Grizzly Dark Wintergreen and the Grizzly Dark Mint. So I've done all three of these before. Back then when I used to experiment what I did like and did not like. So, you know, I've always liked. I thought normally the Grizzly Mint and Wintergreen was pretty good. I still didn't like the Grizzly the Grizzly Straight. And there was pretty things, but so now I have all three. I can try them, and I actually am going to depict on what is different from each one. And then I am going to start with the Dark Select. It just looks cool, guys. So even though it's not one of my most favorite tastes, but I will do this for you guys. It is going to be. I think it's going to be pretty good. But also, and you know, Grizzly, no, you guys are stepping up your game, because the way these cans are looking, they're looking pretty good. I mean, I like this kind of bolder effect with, you know, not too much of a logo, more of the, you know, this simple yet bold look. You know, dark background, just a one picture, and a bold font. You know, it looks pretty good. It does. And I think Grizzly is also stepping up the game with the new cans. You guys know, with the new Grizzly Camel that came out, that's representing hunting season right now. And also the new different styles that Grizzly is coming out with too. But also but you know, that's gonna be for another video. So, but today's video is going to be of Copenhagen though. So today when I went to a store, and I saw this, and I could not believe that even in California that it was being sold here. I never thought it would be, but I got my hands on the Copenhagen Black Wayman's Reserve. Yes, and I'm excited. I'm pretty excited. Last time I had Copenhagen Black was when was maybe about 2 to 3 years ago, and that was pretty. It wasn't bad, and I always thought it could do a little bit better. Probably put a little more bourbon into it, and so, but it's about ready to. I think with this 2-3 year old batch or aged batch that I haven't tasted it from a lot of videos. They said it was maybe a little bit drier than normal. We could have got to a different batch. So, because I don't know how many batches Copenhagen came out with this one. So hopefully it's good. It's pretty good. So, but you know, guys, you know what time it is. It's time for a pinch. So let's go ahead and crack this sucker open. Okay, the second fight. There it is. Oh yeah. Ooh, the best sound to a dipper is the cracking the first dip. Oh my god, yes! Let's get a pinch. Oh yeah! Oh god. Oh wow, this thing is tightly packed. It's kind of tight. It's tightly packed by looking at like a kind of like a grizzly can. Wow. Now, no, I can't put my finger on what this smells like. I'm definitely getting a tobacco flavor, but I can't tell what it's starting to look like. Oh shit. Sorry. Had something on it. Okay. You know, I don't know. That's gotta be a little curious. I'll have to ask around and see what other people think. But let's get a pinch. So, God, ooh, this is fine. Woohoo! Look, killer filler. So, while we let that soak up for a bit, let's talk about this can. Oh, and almost forgot. Mud Jug of the day is the Realtree Camo Mud Jug. So, but let's talk about this can. I can definitely tell that Copenhagen wanted definitely go for a different look. And for me, it kind of looks like they went with like an old rustic barn look to it, with you know, with those wavered tin walls that you can see sometimes. This by the from the front of the can, with the like that, and then also having this stamped onto it, making it look like it was like a kind of like you know, kind of like those old mason jars. That's right. This from this tag, like those old mason jars I used to see at my old place back home. We used to have these old mason jars that we found, and they would have the tags. They would kind of look just like this. They'd be, you know, in this little bordered quarter with a tag on it saying what it was, and when it was jarred. I definitely don't think that the look of the can isn't that bad. It's not that bad. They probably could have done a little bit better. You know, focusing kind of on the bourbon style of the dip. So, but it's kind of got like maybe like an old moonshiner's look to it, just so that they can get through it. You know, the Copenhagen Black was the alcohol, or the bourbon style dip. Okay, so now that I've had this in for a while, I can tell that this cut is a lot more finer than, is just about as fine as Copenhagen, this Copenhagen original. That's what I've been doing daily. About as fine as that. It is technically a long cut, but I feel like it's just they made it almost like the same class as the Copenhagen original. I don't know why they did that. I think probably if they would have went with a longer cut, it probably would have came out with a lot more burst of flavor when they're making it. So I tend to taste a lot more flavor when the cut is a little bit longer than rather when it's a little bit finer like this. All in all, I think I'm getting a pretty good taste of the bourbon itself. I can't tell which bourbon that they used. That's falling apart. There we go. It definitely was a little dry in the beginning. When I put it in, I salvered up, didn't really taste anything, spit, and then started tasting a little. It slowly started to come, and I'm not getting that big of a taste from it. I am getting a little bit of buzz. So they probably put the nicotine level a little bit higher than normal. Probably a little bit longer, a little bit higher than they do in Copenhagen Wintergreen. I think that they did that. Fuck. What was that? I don't know. I'm definitely getting the taste of a little bit, maybe of the original or the natural from Copenhagen. I think that Copenhagen probably could have done a little bit better with this. I don't see a big change from last time when I had it. I can taste a little bit of difference, but I don't know what they did for this thing when they had this 3-year aged barrel for the Copenhagen Black. I was expecting a little bit more of a change from them. I'm not tasting that much difference, and I think it's a pretty okay dip. You know, I think that Copenhagen, they didn't really put enough into the advertising of the dip or the dip lid. I think they could have put a little bit more effort into it just to make it a little more pop. I do like the silver with black. That is kind of a little bit different than what they normally do. But I think Copenhagen still needs to step up their game rather than when competing with Grizzly. Grizzly's just beating them. And the way the cans look, and I think the Grizzly cans are looking pretty good right now. They're looking a lot better than Copenhagen cans, and I think that Copenhagen can do a lot more. So, all right. So, that's my thoughts on it, everybody. Listen in the comments down below what you think. Give me your thoughts. If you like this video, and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, guys. Take care. Bye.